I normally wear my Tudor on its bracelet. I love the look of the watch on the bracelet, but I wanted to dress it up. I wanted to do something different with the watch. And when this company, Straphabit, contacted me and they wanted to show me some straps, I thought, you know what, get them on the channel, have a look at them. But I want to show you something. They've got 19mm FKM rubber straps. They've got 19mm straps in general, and that makes me happy because I've got a Seiko that's got a 19mm lug width, and I wanted to try these. But there's some stuff that happens with watch reviewers that sometimes we don't show you, or we neglect to show you, maybe because we don't know. And whenever we get straps, inexpensive straps, stuff that doesn't cost too much money, usually this happens. You see, these are magnetized spring bars. And before you're saying, oh, look, these are rubbish, these are no good, they're not rubbish. They're actually very good straps, amazing quality, but the spring bars themselves are magnetized. And a lot of the stuff, look, I'll be straight up with you guys. 80% of the watches that I get on this channel that are micro brands, and I say generally micro brands because sometimes major brands happen as well. You got either magnetized spring bars or you've got a magnetized watch. It happens. It happens. So whenever stuff like this comes in, the first thing I do is check them for magnetization. The next thing I do is demagnetize them. Very simple. Turn on the demagnetizer, give them a little bit of a wipe here and there, pull them away slowly. Let's check them out. Perfect. Perfect. So it's a quick fix, and I wanted to share that with you guys, but you know, a lot of us, sometimes we neglect to say this to you guys, and look, for me it's a given. For me it's second nature. What I do is when I get straps on the channel, the first thing I do is check for magnetizations, and it's regardless of the brand. Regardless, seriously, whether it's a $100 strap, whether it's a $20 strap, it doesn't matter. But today I want to share something with you guys because this company called Straphabit has sent me some straps. Let me show you something. Let me put these aside for you so you can have a look. There you go. So I've got some straps here that, for me, I'm not a really big NATO or NATO style, seatbelt style fan, only because of the thickness of the actual strap itself. But with single pass, things like this, I love them. You know, this is a beautiful single pass adjustable nylon strap. Something like this, I love it. For me, it works. It works on the watch. I find that the thickness doesn't increase too much. The watch is wearable. It's a no-brainer. And as you can see, I even got one for the Seiko. Single pass, 22mm. It just works beautifully. And for me, the quality of this sort of stuff, because the prices are affordable. The prices on these things, this thing comes in at about $16. And I'm looking at the quality and the hardware. Gee, it's really good. I tell you what, it's really good. Now, how long will these holes last? Well, that's going to be trial and error. You know, come back in 3 months, 6 months, let's see if this is still working. But all I can tell you from the quality of what's in the hand, they're very good. Now, put all that aside, when it comes to dual pass NATO straps or seatbelt style, you know, when they've got 2 layers on the bottom, for me, I'm not a real big fan only because of the thickness, unless of course, it's an elastic one, like this. But even with that, I wear them in a different way. For argument's sake, with this particular one, the normal way you'd put your watch on would be like this. You'd weave 2 straps underneath and you'd wear it on the wrist. But there's number one, there's quite a bit of height on the actual watch head. The watch head seems to sit up higher, and all of the leftover strap and paraphernalia ends up on the side of your wrist, which, look, it's the norm, I get it. But I remember years ago watching a particular video, I think from memory it was from the ID guy, amazing video, and the way he wears them is like this. You basically pull that out to about halfway. That's it. And you thread that through, just in there, and you thread that through there. And you basically put your hand, let me just show you, I know it's difficult on camera, you put your hand in there. And by doing so, what you can see that all the paraphernalia, all the excess is on the bottom of your wrist, and it balances out the watch head. That's how I wear these straps as well. And yeah, don't give me credit for this idea. This is not mine. I saw this many years ago, and that's the only way that I wear double pass NATOs. And for me, that's extremely comfortable. You get a single layer on the bottom of the watch, which makes it acceptable for me. It's nice, it's neat, but not only that, the fact that these are elastic, it's not uncomfortable. I enjoy it. So putting that aside, for me, like I said, I wanted to actually try out 19mm straps for this particular watch because I love this watch, and I'm generally putting 20mm straps in here. They fit really well. They're slightly snug, but getting a 19mm, it's ideal. It's absolutely ideal. And these guys actually offer 19. The thing that I like about this company, it's called Straphabit. They've got 19mm bracelets. They've got odd sizes, 19, 21s, 20, 22, 18. So there's quite a few different sizes of straps, and you know, whether they're rubber, whether they're steel, I like it. So I wanted to try them for myself, and they sent me out these beads of rice, which I put on the actual watch. Something a little bit more classical and vintage. And look, as far as quality, for the price you're paying, this comes in at about $45. Brush sides, polished centers, polished sides as well. The hardware itself, well, it's basically got split pins. It's got a milled swivel, as you can see, a press clasp with 3 micro adjustments and a flip lock. Twin triggers to release. So nothing exceptional, nothing spectacular, but it'll do the job. And as far as security is concerned, you won't have an issue with a watch coming off, an expensive watch coming off your wrist with that hardware. The only thing with micro adjustability, as you can see, you got 3. Would have been nice to have 4, albeit 3 seems to work with that size link. For me, straps are the best way to brighten up, change your collection, make it look a little bit different, fresh, make your watches more vibrant. I love it. And for those who've been following me for a couple of years now, they know that I love changing up straps on my watches. They don't have to be the most expensive straps. For those more on a budget that want to get something a little bit more affordable, you got straps more like this, stuff that comes in on a budget like $19, $16, $25, neither here nor there. So it's not a lot of money to spend on straps. Nick from Straphabit has given me a discount code as well. So you type in PK15, you get 15% off. I think that's indefinite. It's not just on your first order, that'll be indefinite for whatever straps you buy from him, which is pretty cool. But for me, 19mm, I like it. Straps are the go for changing up anyone's collection, making it a little bit more fresh. And for me, look, I love that. I think that looks amazing. It just seems to work really well. And being a single pass, I'll be happy to wear that all day, every day. It's comfortable, it looks good, it feels good. Change up your collection, guys, without breaking the bank, looking good in the process. I think price per quality, they're very good, especially after that discount. They've got a nice variety of colors, especially with their NATOs, their nylon straps, their double pass elastic straps, really cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit me up in the comments regarding this particular brand, Straphabit. Check them out, get your discount codes and stuff, experiment with some colors, and enjoy the hobby. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.